What's up guys? So I just wanted to show you guys the range for Bitcoin. Basically it has not changed since my last video. It's still between 34k and 25k. These are the standard deviation range on the daily time frame, which are extremely strong. In my prior video I said that we could have a pullback, but it would still be a buying opportunity and that we could likely snap back up and potentially create a harmonic, and that's exactly what we seem to be doing right now. So if we zoom out on the weekly time frame, guys, extremely bullish, and we also have a beautiful contraction pattern right here. Okay guys, a lot of accumulation going on here. Okay, this is a beautiful flag. If we go back on the daily time frame, you can see the AD line right here. So to find this, you can just go in indicator, then search ADL and click on it, and that's the indicator. And you can see the bullish divergence right here, which is extremely bullish despite all the FUD from the SEC. Okay guys, and you can see here guys, the price goes down, but the ADL goes up. This basically means that there's a lot of accumulation. And even right here, guys, when we went down right here, this little dip we had because of the FUD, look at what the ADL did, right? It went up. You see this? Boom. This basically means that whales are stacking, guys. Big players are stacking, okay? And with all the FUD right now, you would think Bitcoin would have crashed to 10K, and it's not. And that right there, guys, is extremely bullish. The fact that Bitcoin is staying in this tight range and there's still accumulation, the AD line is going up, and we're at the second standard deviation on the daily, which basically means that there's a 95% probability that we go up and only a 5% probability that we go down. So if you're trying to short this, honestly, in my humble opinion, it's a terrible risk reward. You only have a 5% probability of being right on your short. I do believe we will see some nice little dips in the next coming months, but right now this is not a short setup. This is a bullish setup, and it's probably gonna go back to the reversal of the mean of the standard deviation, which is the green line right here, which is about 28-30k in that ballpark, okay, which would coincide with the harmonic I drew at the beginning of the video, right? Beautiful W pattern, which would bring us right back to the reversal to the means. And right here again, you're gonna have retail that capitulate here, come back in here, and chase again at the top. So little recap. There's accumulation. The probabilities basically are saying that we have a 95% probability of going back up. My price target is 20k, the green line, which is basically the center of gravity of the price action of the range on the daily time frame. And then my second PT would be the purple line right here, which is the second standard deviation right here, which would be about 35k. All right, so now let's dive in some seasonal forecasts alpha. Okay guys, I have some alpha for you guys. Okay, you're really gonna like this, so do pay attention. Okay, so right here guys, we have the seasonal forecasting of Bitcoin. Okay, and as you can see right here, this is for the monthly forecast, and above is for the daily forecast. Okay, and this is extremely bullish again, and I'm gonna show you guys why. As you can see right here, okay guys, first and foremost, let's start with the quarters of the year, okay? From the blue line to the other blue line right here, I put an arrow here to help you guys visualize it. This is a quarter, okay? This is the quarter of the year we're in right now. April seasonally is bullish. May and June seasonally are very weak, and those are buying opportunities for Bitcoin. And the reason why this is bullish is because according to this forecast, Bitcoin should be going down a little bit. On May, on average, it goes down about 9%. On June, it goes on average about 7%, right? But look at the price action. It's sideways, guys. There's accumulation going on, okay? This is super bullish because instead of going down, it's just going sideways. And as you can see, during July, we go up on average 8%, okay guys? And this is why I'm kind of bullish short to medium term on Bitcoin.
I think July we have a possibility of going up between 5 to 10% on Bitcoin, which is very easily doable. We could go back to 34K, guys, which was the second standard deviation of the daily time frame that I was talking about. And as you can see right now, guys, afterwards we're gonna enter August and September, which usually seasonally or weak months again. Okay, and this is going to be inside this other quarter, this future quarter we will be entering next month. Okay, and so the reason why this is so powerful, guys, is that it gives you a roadmap, a GPS basically of when you want to be dollar cost averaging in crypto, in Bitcoin and Ethereum. And as you can see right here, right now, June is a good time to be nibbling a little bit, right? Afterwards, in July, it's probably not a good idea because the price is going to be a little bit higher. But then the next dollar cost averaging months you're going to have is September, guys. September usually is a very bearish month also in the equity market, okay? So you're going to want to take advantage of September and probably start buying a little bit more crypto, okay? Bitcoin and Ethereum. In preparation for the next crypto bull run. And then November and December. So for the rest of the year, guys, you're going to have two more opportunities of nibbling on Bitcoin and Ethereum at really good prices. So I hope this helps. This is going to give you a good roadmap of when you want to be buying a little bit of Bitcoin and Ethereum into the future for the rest of the year. The last thing I wanted to show you guys is this on Option AI, okay? This is super cool. It's free, by the way, guys. It's completely free. You don't even need to have an account with them. It's super cool. Shout out to Option AI. And so basically, you can input different Bitcoin strategy ETF right here. Okay, you write the ticker right here, then you press enter, and then boom, it's going to show you the expected move in the option chain, guys. And the beauty of this is that it shows you what's baked in the option chain, right? So for the rest of this month into July, right, Bitcoin is expected to move about 20%, guys, up or down. But what's the most important is to look at the end of the year. And this is why I want to show you this. And the reason why is because this gives you key levels you want to add. You want to potentially add to those key levels if you're dollar cost averaging right now for the next crypto bull run. Okay, and right here, as you can see, until December 15th of 2023, okay, at the end of this year, the option chain is baking in that Bitcoin has a 30% expected move to the upside or downside. So basically 35K or 17K, which is actually very interesting. So basically this gives you key levels. So then you can just mark them on your charts, right? 17 and then 34, 35, in that ballpark. So this is basically the expected move in the option chain, guys. And it gives you really good key levels where you want to be buying. Another one is about 19,000. Okay, so if Bitcoin does go back to 19,000 because liquidity is being drained out the system, right? The macro is getting worse and worse, right? Who knows? Well, those are the key levels where you want to be nibbling a little bit during September, November, and December. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I hope this helps. All right, so right now I just wanted to give you guys one last crumbs before I go. This is going to be my third crypto cycle and I'm going to trade. The first one I started, I was way too young, was back in 2017, but I journaled it like a nerd and I'm very proud of that. The second one is the one we just had and I made a very good chunk of money. This third one that's coming will be my third time trading the crypto cycle. And I wanted to give you guys this little crumb right here. You see right here where we are, right here. Okay, you see these EMAs right here. These EMAs are really important on the weekly time frame. I'm going to explain to you guys why, because it basically tells you where we are approximately in the crypto cycle, right? In what phase we are. Okay, so I'm going to explain to you guys what phase we are in crypto, and you're going to understand, by understanding in which phase we are, what actions you should be taking depending of the phase we are in. So as you can see, these EMAs just cross, okay? I combined the 34 EMA with the 50 SMA on the weekly time frame, okay? And we just crossed, guys, which a lot of people would think, oh, this is super bullish, we're going to the moon.
Yeah and no. I'm gonna show you guys what I mean by that. If we go back in the past, okay, before the big bull run that we just had, okay, in 2020 through 2022, okay, right here, the same thing happened right here. This was it back in 2019, guys. The price went up, right? The same way it went up here, guys, okay? The EMAs crossed, but look what we did. We went sideways, guys. And this basically is the same prediction that I think is going to happen, guys. Okay, a lot of these crypto channels are talking about, the bull run already, right? Afterwards, we go up, right? We go sideways, we go up, we go down. Okay, well, before we go sideways, right, and then afterwards we go back down. That's the bear market, right? Obviously. But right now, a lot of these crypto channels are, basically calling for this big leg up, right? I don't think so, guys. I think for the next 8 to 10 months before March 2024, which is the Bitcoin halving, we're gonna go sideways, guys. And what does this mean? Basically, this means that this is the accumulation phase of the crypto bull run, okay? This was the bear market, okay? This is the accumulation phase. Same here, we had bear market, accumulation phase. We go sideways. So what do you want to be doing when we are going sideways? You want to be slowly dollar cost averaging in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, guys, do not waste your time with all these little altcoins trying to find the next 100x. That's dumb. Do not do that. And I'm going to explain to you why. It's not even worth it, because this is going to be my third cycle. And one thing that I've realized going back in time and reviewing in my head the cycles I went through, I realized that all these altcoins, right? Polygon, Solana, right? You name it, Avax, all these little mini cap coins or whatever, meme coins, whatever, it doesn't matter. They all start running after Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's why you don't want to be wasting your time buying those. Okay, you're gonna have a chance in 2024 to buy those. Okay, right now you want to make sure that you protect your capital and your mental capital. Okay, so if you're like trying to buy these little crypto coins, okay, and you have a bunch of volatility because of regulation, because of the SEC, you're just gonna be burnt out. You're gonna lose all your mental capital, and then you're gonna give up. And then next year, when the real bull run starts, you're gonna lose. You're not gonna be participating because you're burned out mentally. Okay, so right now, the best thing you want to be doing, guys, is you want to stick with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Why? Because those were going to be there in the next bull run. They're gonna be there. Okay, Bitcoin is gonna perform very well. It's like the index of crypto. Of course, it's gonna perform well. Ethereum is also gonna perform well. And the beauty of Bitcoin is it's seen as a commodity by the SEC. Now, the SEC is trying to attack all these little coins, right? You're just gonna burn your mental capital and lose all your hair and be bald like an eagle, okay, in 10 months. Okay, you don't want that to yourself, okay? You're not trying to make money in crypto to have a lower quality of life, okay? You wanna make money for freedom and happiness, okay? Not to get burnt out and to, okay, yeah, maybe you could make $1 million with $10,000, but ask yourself, is it really worth it for your mental capital, right? Personally, no. I'm going to do the exact same thing I did last crypto cycle, which I bought about 80% Bitcoin and 20% Ethereum. That's going to be my same game plan. But this time, because I am more sophisticated, I also understand that there will be a time in the crypto land where you're going to want to rotate, basically sell a little bit of Bitcoin, sell a little bit of Ethereum once it explodes again to the upside, right? And then take those gains, right? Once it goes back up. You're going to want to take those gains, sell a little bit, right? And then start buying those little altcoins. That's when you do that, okay? So that's pretty much it, guys. I just want to show you guys where we are in the phase of the cycle, okay? So right now you want to be dollar cost averaging, obviously, using standard deviation and just, finding the proper ranges. Hopefully we do go to 20K. I would love it. Not now, right now. We're not ready to go down to 20K. We're gonna go worst case scenario for Bitcoin right now because the setup is so bullish, guys. We go sideways. Worst case scenario for Bitcoin, we go sideways for the next 2 months, maybe, and then we'll see. Potentially, maybe my system is gonna go sideways and then down and then Bitcoin price will follow. So, subscribe, follow the channel. I'm going to keep you guys posted. And I'm also going to post, when I do add to my Bitcoin position. I did buy a little bit here, about here, in this range right here, small. I nibbled, because we were very close to the second standard deviation. So I nibbled a little bit, a couple of grand, nothing crazy, guys. And one last thing. If this is your first bull market, crypto bull market, you're going to be playing 2024. Okay, take it from a guy that, did a lot of mistake, made a lot of money, lost a little bit, right? But overall, I was positive, very happy with my performance. Please do not play with more than $20,000. Okay, if it's your first time, depending obviously if it's a lot of money for you or not, right? I would suggest personally, and you do you, right? I am a young financial professional, about to become chartered probably next year. But the thing is, I don't know your risk tolerance. I don't know your age. I don't know your time horizon, right? I don't know if 10,000 is a lot of money for you or not, right? So obviously, I don't know you, but I am trying to help you as much as possible. And one thing I will tell you guys, do not play with money you cannot afford to lose. Play with 10,000 if it's your first time, right? Buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, okay? Even if it's just 2x, 3x's, you turn 10,000 into $30,000. You should be happy. Okay, guys? So I'm going to let you guys on this note, and I got a lot of stuff to do today. So take care and have a good one. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.